Hey guys, what is up? Today we are taking a look at a Doctor Who story that has more releases than there are doctors in the Three Doctors. That's right, I'm talking about Shada. Today on the Doctor Who Guide, I'm going to be reviewing this story to see whether or not the hype is worth it and whether or not you Shada watched it sooner. Let's roll the titles. The best box set that you can buy for Doctor Who. Hey guys, welcome back to the Doctor Who Guide. If you're new here and want to grow your Doctor Who knowledge, your collection, and connection with other Doctor Who fans, then definitely subscribe for new Doctor Who videos every single Saturday. Today, I am showing you my review of Shada that I did originally for the My Love for Doctor Who YouTube channel. She's got a great YouTube channel. I highly suggest that you check it out. My video was up there for about a week, but then due to an accident with playlists, it got deleted. So much like this story, it was not released in the way it was originally intended to. But that just means that you guys get to now watch this exclusively on the Doctor Who Guide and share your thoughts with me. We're going to see if it lives up to all the hype now. This story was released as an audio with the 8th Doctor. It was released as a book, as a DVD. It was announced that this was getting a new DVD release with the missing parts, about half of the DVD, animated. The cover's beautiful. Am I excited? Yes. Is it necessary? Absolutely not. I would much rather have seen a missing episode get animated, but I am excited for this new release. Comment down below whether or not you're excited for this new release. So without further ado, let's dive right into my review to see if you Shada watched it sooner. Enjoy. What is up? Just gonna dive into this story today. I gotta say, Shada was the last story I collected for my 4th Doctor collection. It was the last Tom Baker story that I ever saw. The reason I was kind of avoiding it was just like I was never that interested in it. It wasn't complete. I didn't think there'd be much of it, and so I was just waited and procrastinated on it. But I really think this was a good one to go out on. It had a lot more clips from the story than I thought there would be. Probably around 50% of the story and of each episode was there, and I was surprised that it wasn't just like one type of shot. Like we got all the studio scenes and none of the location shots, or all of the location shots and none of the studio scenes. You do get a nice balance of both, and it seems like they went all out on the budget for this story, which is why it's such a shame that it was never fully produced. If you don't know, Shada was supposed to be a story that was at the end of series 17. It was supposed to be the final 6-parter of the season. It was written by Douglas Adams of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy fame, and due to strikes at the BBC, this story was never finished, but it was released on DVD with linking summary narration by the one, the only Tom Baker. The sets were really cool. The plot really uses the sets well, and some of the sets do really cool things. I personally thought that this story kind of got a lot of hype because, you know, Big Finish did a version of Shada with the 8th Doctor, and then the books come out, and now they're going to be animating it for a DVD release, I believe. So it was kind of like, oh, Shada, what's the big deal? Well, now, after watching the episode, even with the hype that I had, I was pleasantly surprised, because I suppose I did, even though I had hype, I did go in with low expectations, but honestly, it's a really good episode that I would suggest checking out. Because of the linking narration, you're never confused with the plot, and Tom Baker does a great job. You never know if he's like in character as a doctor, as Tom Baker. It's really well written in that way. Because the episodes are so short, you're kind of left like, okay, let's keep going. Like, I want to do this next episode. Because sometimes 6-parters can seem to drag, but I don't think Shada does. And that's partially due to Douglas Adams' great writing, but the pacing was really good when you watch like only half of the story. And it's strange because unlike the missing episodes, we don't have the audio of what the original scenes would be like. There are some cool characters in this story. I liked them. I thought the characters in this story were great. It has some great lines, you know, the same sort of dialogue that's hilarious and wacky that you see in City of Death, which Douglas Adams also wrote. One of my favorite scenes is when the Doctor like bikes past a group of a cappella singers, and it was just really cool because you get to hear like a couple bars of the song that they were singing, so that was really cool. I don't mean to hype it up too much to you, like it is just half a story. I don't think the villain was acted that well. You know, the effects were pretty good, I would say, for the series. Lala Ward as Romana does a great job in the story. Shada, if I were to rate it, probably a solid 8.5 out of 10. Good episode, even though it's half missing, but I think that's part of the intrigue, and I would love to see what the animated DVD does to complete it. So yeah, if you're new here, definitely subscribe for more awesome content, more look at this. There's a chipmunk. Did you see that? Do you see him? See the chipmunk? Oh, Look at a cute little chipmunk. Hello. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, okay. This is a Doctor Who channel, right? No. Anyway, yeah, definitely subscribe to this channel. Hannah is definitely diving into the Doctor Who collecting, so it's fun to see all of her updates, and definitely subscribe for more Doctor Who related content and collaborations. Yeah, if you like what you see, definitely check out my channel, The Doctor Who Guide, helping you grow your knowledge, collection, and connection. My name is Alex, and I will see you in the comments down below. Bye! There was about half of the characters in this story.